Hello everyone, and welcome back to my witchy channel. I thought I'd do a video talking about prosperity talismans. And what I'm going to be doing is using a poppet, which is basically a handmade doll of some kind, to be the vessel for the spell that I did. And let me show you what I did. This is the finished result of a spell that I did. It's not really a spell as much as a ritual process. This could be a petition or a sigil, but in this case I created a magic square, and then I chanted some magic words of power 707 times. It was a very intense, very time-consuming ritual, and I had to keep track of my work by doing a little hash mark every time I completed the recitation, the chanting of the three. Now, you don't have to do something that advanced. You can just do a sigil. And instead of burning it, fold it up towards you because you want to attract money towards you. Wrap it up with some green thread or whatever else. I melted some of the green candle wax over it to seal it in place. And I was originally going to figure out a way to make a necklace out of it, but it's just tacky looking. And I didn't really want to have to wear this around my neck. So I thought, you know, I was making this poppet anyhow, and this is just a piece of standard felt that I cut out into an S shape, and this is the first one I've ever made, so it's kind of fun. And the stitches are very rough, and I'm learning. This was a blanket stitch. It was fun to make though, and I used this standard fiber fill that you buy at the fabric or craft store. It's very soft and easy to stuff inside. But I'm getting to the end now, and I'm ready to put something in there, and I'm pretty sure this is going to fit in that spot. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to find a way to make this more ritualistic, to add more magic to it. So here we go, and I'm going to be very careful because this is flammable stuff. So I have my candles over here, and this one is right in front of me. I think I'm going to move it out of the way because I don't want to take any chances with fire. We'll move it over here. So all the flammable stuff is going to be going on over here, out of the way. And I don't know if you can see this beautiful piece of pyrite. I consider this incredibly money attracting crystal. It's very rich looking and sparkly, and also known as fool's gold, but it's just beautiful. And I'm gonna just have it be up here. So let me go ahead and light the green candle. Green is always good when doing prosperity money spells. And then I'm going to get my cauldron going here, and I'm going to burn some herbs, and then I'm going to put some of those herbs inside the poppet as well. Wait, it's sparked and it's hot. Doesn't take long. These things are deceptively, it doesn't look like it's burning, but it is. And watch your fingers. I should probably get the long safety lighter. These things are fabulous. I emptied my cauldron out and in my backyard, and I'm gonna bury it later. This stuff. I don't really have a shovel handy, so if you don't live in a place with a backyard, you can have a giant container, like a potted plant with just dirt in it, and dump out your ashes and things into that, and then eventually carry it onto the nature somewhere. So now I'm going to take some herbs that to me are associated with prosperity. The bay leaf. And I'll put a couple in there because that goes fast. And some basil. Basil. Sprinkle a little bit of that and burn it. And dill. These are the green herbs associated with money. Other things associated with money that I don't want to burn are allspice. I'll just put some of this on this plate, which is where we're going to put my talisman when I'm done loading it. And a little ground cinnamon, which we can put on that. That's a wonderful smell. Cinnamon is very magical. And ground cloves. Cloves. I love the smell of cloves. Perfect for the Yule time. And then I have some whole cloves, which I'll put on the plate as well. I have to open it. Can you see how pretty these are? And they smell amazing. Okay, so I have my plate. I have my cauldron going over here. And it won't go for long because those little charcoal deals are very short-lived. I could put this hunk of candle in there and get it going for a long time, but it's just a little too likely to go nutso, and I don't want to risk any sort of fire because I'm going to be working with this stuff a little bit, which is very, I'm assuming, highly flammable. It looks highly flammable. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is take a little 4711 and just put it on myself the way the root workers and the New Orleans voodoo guys do. Just covering my hair and body, and just it's very grounding. Smells wonderful. Reminds me of my mother. She always had this in the house. And now I'm going to take my little magical prosperity talisman, and I'm going to try and stuff it in there as best as possible. Okay, so there's barely room for it, but it's in there. See? And I'm going to have to sew around it and add some more stuffing. Maybe I'll put one clove and one allspice. You know, let's make it three cloves, so that's two more. And this way it'll smell good. That's a third clove, and then two more allspice balls. Okay. I have a lot of room here. I have a hard time sewing that up. I have to sort of maneuver it so that I can sew it up. There we go. Well, now we're cooking with gas, as they used to say. All right, so this one came out. I'll put it back in. All right, and now all I need to do is add more stuffing, which I have over here. And I'm going to work on this and fast forward for a minute.
La 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 la. Look at her go, she's sewing up magic. La 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 la. Magic time, magic time. Sewing up magic, my first puppet. Ooh ooh ooh, I'm sewing up magic. Look at her go, she's sewing up magic, magic time.
Okay, so I finished sewing this. And this is the area where I put the little folded paper with the magic square, and it was sharp edged and very close to the edge, so I double stitched it to reinforce it so it wouldn't come out. And now I have it. I have my poppet. It looks like the S of the money sign, or maybe a snake. And I'm going to set it on this tray and move the green candle closer to it carefully. And then you can see there's a little bit of green candle left from when I made the original talisman in its paper form. And I used this book, which is called Healing, Love, Prosperity Through Occult Powers of the Alphabet. And it was, like I was explaining before, rather time-consuming and complicated. If you're interested in this and doing what I did, which was a prosperity magic square, check out this book. I'll have a link to it below. It is the prosperity magic square that starts on page 25, and this is basically what is written inside that magic square. But there were some serious steps involved. It was very time consuming, and like I said, the magic has already been done in essence for that magic square. So I'm just going to let this now, this poppet is now the new talisman for that. And whenever I want to do a prosperity spell, I can get this poppet out and put it on my altar or the table wherever I'm working my magic. Or if I travel on a business adventure or something, I can take it with me. So this is my prosperity poppet, and it's mine. It's my personal one. And let me just light this candle. And since the magic square in there was based on the chanting of 3 angels, I'm going to quietly say their names again 3 times. Which translates to the quick one, the near one, the responsive one. And so it is. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like my content. I'll have more at some point. Take care.
Earth with magic, like and subscribe.